Hello everybody and welcome to a very special, though slightly somber, board game discussion and collection update video. This week in the US is Thanksgiving, and in part this is used traditionally to give thanks for what we have, whether it is people, food, shelter, whatever it happens to be. And essentially it's a little bit somber this year because obviously 2020 has been brutal. We have had huge issues with COVID, amongst other problems all across the world, not just across the US, but people facing unemployment and death and destruction and all sorts of horrid things all across the world. And so I thought it might be kind of nice to go over some of the things that, for me personally at least, I'm thankful for, including a few things related to board games. So first and foremost, I wanted to say I am very thankful because my family and myself and everybody, we have remained safe and we have remained healthy through this awful crisis of COVID-19. In part, this also means that I have been very lucky, as have my family members, to be able to have kept our jobs because we're able to mostly work remotely. And so that has been a huge help in keeping us safe and keeping us away from everything and very much reducing our risk. In addition, back in March, I actually got married. It was part of the COVID pandemic, and so now we have love in the time of COVID. It's a very cute story that we can now share with everybody. And so overall, it's really about finding some of these smaller niceties that are going on. Like right now, I don't have to commute to work, which is great. I have purchased a bunch of workout equipment so that I can stay at home instead of having to try and go out to the gym, and doing the best to keep myself as well as other people safe. And I hope that you guys are as well. Of course, I know it's very difficult for some people, losing jobs and all of that sort of thing. So I do hope and say, please try your best to stay safe. I hope that we can beat this thing soon. We do have lights at the end of the tunnel in the form of several vaccines that seem to be very effective and will likely be available relatively soon. So we're getting there, you guys, and I'm super thankful for that in particular. But moving right along, one of the big things this year for me has been that I've actually been able to get some more disposable income because I got a raise at work. So I'm super excited to show you some of my new acquisitions. Now, a while ago, I did my 5,000 subscriber special where I showed you guys my Cosmic Encounter booth sort of thing, my display case, which is back behind the camera right now. And since I showed that, I actually also got the Games Workshop version from the West End license, which I'm super happy about. In addition, I've acquired a few lots of games where I just get a whole bunch of stuff at once, and there have been some great board game sales that I've done as well. So I'm pretty excited to just sort of point out a few of them. So first and foremost, directly behind and above me, you can see I've got Too Many Bones. So I got Too Many Bones, I've got Undertow, and then I've got 3 of the character expansions. I've got, what do I have? I have Gilly, I've got Trigger, and Tink are the 3 that Nugget and Tink. Couldn't remember the other one's name. In addition, my Secret Santa for the Board Game Geek Secret Santa gift exchange was absolutely amazing and completely blew it out of the water. I got Dune, yes! I also got Raptor, I got Avalon, and I got a new Exit game, the Murder on the Orient Express. So some wonderful quarantine games, as well as some great games for whenever we get back into actually doing stuff and getting things done. I also got some great stuff from Board Game Sales. I got Machikoro finally, because it's been so long since I needed that. I got Architects and Paladins of the West Kingdoms as well. In addition, I got Pillars of the Earth, which I have been trying to get for the longest time. I got Cosmic Encounter Duel. I broke down and got that. Same thing with the 42nd Anniversary Edition. I ended up getting that as well. I got a handful of others from the sale, but yeah, the other big things have essentially been board game lots. So one of the things I'm really excited about is I got Marvel Champions, and I actually got the vast majority of the retail releases for this game game, and I've got them all nice and organized in my little box with my little labels and all of that kind of stuff. And I also worked on sleeving all of the cards, which is absolutely brutal, but I feel is worth it for a game like this. So basically, I am diving headfirst into some living card games, some LCGs. As part of that, I got another LCG that has been on my list for a very, very long time, which is Mage Wars. So not only did I get Mage Wars Arena stuff, but I also got Mage Wars Academy. Again, getting pretty much the entire catalog and organizing everything, sleeving everything, and it looks awesome. And I'm super excited because I've got almost a dozen spell books that are filled and ready to go and ready to play. And so I've been getting my wife to try and play that for a decent while, and we've been having some fun messing around with it. The other major thing that I got that I'm super excited for is I got an original Kickstarter, full Kickstarter copy of Nemesis. That means that I got the base game, I got Aftermath and Void Seekers, I got the, what is it, the Carminthian expansion, I don't know how to pronounce it, Terrain expansion, and then of course the art book for both that and Tainted Grail, the update pack or the scenario pack, the Untold Stories 1 and 2, all of that sort of stuff. So I am extremely excited, extremely happy, and again, very, very thankful and very grateful that this pandemic really has had relatively little effect on me, frankly. And for anybody that it has had effect on, like my family, some of the people have become infected and have had some very close calls and have had to go to the hospital for multiple nights, and they're not able to get medications for one reason or another. And it's been very, very nerve-wracking and very heartbreaking. And so I hope that many of you don't have stories like that. I hope that most of you have better stories like the stuff that I've got with some new additions of, I got a lot of my Grail games. I've also got Die Macher or Die Macher over there, multiple copies of Cosmic Encounter, all of that sort of thing. Not to mention decorating my back wall there with some really cool perler art, and of course the squirrel girl back there. But with that, that's enough rambling for me. Once again, I will say happy Thanksgiving to all of you, both in the US and around the world. Stay safe, everybody. Remember, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Have a great holiday season. Hope everything goes well, and I will see you next time.